He hails from the district of Lennox Big Wood, Darliston, the parish of Westmoreland. Mr. Baker is a vivacious and ambitious gentleman. He works at the Western Regional Health Authority as a full-time psychiatric nursing aide. He is also a certified barber. As someone who strives always for greatness and more so in the field of health, Mr. Baker is also a certified patient care assistant and holds numerous certificates in areas such as basic massage techniques, HIV/AIDS management, essential child care skills, and geriatric nursing. He is happily married to his beautiful wife and has a handsome son. Mr. Baker is a devoted father. He's a professional MC, host, promoter, and goes by the name Dr. RASMAN. Gentlemen, teachers, let us put our hands together and welcome the MC, the barber, the psychiatric nurse aide, Dr. RASMAN.
Full idiot. You know, them say, Dr. RASMAN, you idiot? I say, no, full idiot. Sometimes them say, oh, you're full of style. I say, oh, yeah, I fool, don't take me idiot. It's like, give me a speech, you know what I mean? I was wrong with that. No, I'm Mr. Clark. I want to use our one like a, yeah, full of brush. I'm going to get one shot on. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, in case I don't see you again. Yes. So, good afternoon, good afternoon. Put that seal on and go out, no good? Yeah. Check. Fully idiot. Yeah. You know what I'm say. I hope you say yeah. Make sure you have video me and put it on YouTube. I look at post for them to get a car and take it first. You understand? So right now, you have one. About a week ago, I think it was last week, Monday, one of our students at Godfrey Stewart's. No, listen, you have one now. Let me talk. You see me attack? Hey, you're going to start calling out people and take them out of the crowd. You have one now? I wouldn't be there. I remember if you have a barbershop over style with 2 money. No rap with me. Full idiot. If you have got to sort and make some money, so when I chat, I don't want to know a chat. If I want to know talk, I ask you a question and answer. Because anyone I know a chat, I call them and ask who she ever born. Because 13 months and you know the no laughing. I won't want to joke. So here we go now. One of our silence, please. I'm going to ask you for 1 minute of silence. One of our footballer got this story, a promising young man. He was shot at his home last week in Russia. His mother is still in the hospital. She was also shot in his mouth. And he was a young man who was going to do about 8-9 subjects, and he would probably have 2 or 3 before. He was very promising, and it's a great loss for our society and as a youth. I remember me say youth, you know. If you're over 30, I'm sorry, I can't help you. So, may I ask you right now for 1 minute out of silence. And for everyone that we in our last somebody, we're going to take it and say, guess what, we're going to represent the family too. A family, a cousin, a friend, whether overseas or whatever. So let us, after 3, I need 1 minute of silence. Not even hearing of your quick. 1, no laughing. 2, 3. Count. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Bam, 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 bam. I was saying I couldn't quiet. Full idiot. Hey, man, no, I'm doing here with the boat, you know. It's like, if you have no pork feet, put the vegetable on top. Oh, yeah. You can't get the ready and vegetable. I rabbit. You hide the meat on the bottom. Anyways, I did your farewell after champs, and Petersfield is one of the schools who has upgraded high school, is one of the first maybe in Jamaica to have both the boys and girls. Smile up, take it. They say a 4,000 euros to fix up the boat. That's the idea. You want to applaud that camera? By the way, for me, as I was saying that before I was really interrupted by your laughing. Petersfield is the first upgraded high school, so first to have both boys and girls coming under the top 10 in champs. You don't want the hundreds and dozens of schools compete at champs. Put them hands together, man. I'm not putting it out. Put them hands together, man. Put them hands together, man. Put them hands together. Yes. So, fully there. Sandpack, big up yourself there. See Sandpack? See him over here, so we look over here, so. Let me give an introduction. He's a professional barber, business owner and all of that. We work together at Saflamar, downstairs Tanka Plaza, the same barber shop. So make sure you go and trim. If you don't come over, we are pulling your head today. So we are going to trim a few students. We won't be able to cut everybody, but the students are the boys who, the ones who cannot afford it, those are the ones we are going to pick out, and we're going to ask the guidance counselor to deal with that. So the one they were unruly and no cut them here, we don't have to go barber. But the one they can't do it, we are going to fix them up. And remember, you understand? That's how we come out, you know. And right now, before we start the speech, I want to finish with that party. Sir Mackenzie, big up yourself. And you let me know, say, maths. Now, this is a man let me know, say, possible to learn maths. And from when I go to film class, when I start in class, I go to a joke. And I go home and I say, he asked me, he said, how much money we get there already? I said, 4. He said, 4, but you get much boy and much girl. I said, 3 boy and 2 girl. And so he said, correct, 4 penny, 3 boy and 2 girl. Me, the class maths, I'm going to pass the class. But anyways, I'm going to do with the drama, I'm going to go into the speech, because I have 15 minutes. Mr. Sir Clark, I was told I have 15 minutes and 10 Ghana minutes started. Alright, yeah, when the other side. Alright, anyways, let me put this. Make sure you have video here. Boom, we get it a video. I'll take out the chain and beat her on the neck. Alright, the speech is on Boys for Greatness. Oh, I think you want to win so dark. I wear a lot of shades because I got lazy eyes. As I look around, quiet now please, I'm not wrong with me, the joke time done. As I look around, all I can see is vibrant young men, and some young women too, who are destined for greatness. First of all, what is greatness? And secondly, how can we achieve greatness? Greatness is something or someone that is larger in size, quality, or quantity. Yeah. Like a little chain around my neck, it could be greatness. Have a dark chain this. Yeah, greatness! Here are 10 qualities of greatness inspired by the great Nelson Mandela. We are a black society. So I personally chose him to expound our greatness on him. First, purposefulness. We must use time wisely forever. Realize that the time is always right to do so. Second, self-confidence. You must believe in yourself. Never tell yourself that you cannot achieve something. I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. My third point, boldness. Be bold. And the young and reckless are bold and beautiful. For India. It always seems impossible until it is done. They didn't think Petersfield could have had both teams coming on at the top 10 in champs. They didn't think we could have a 400 meter, 200 meter champion. They didn't think we could go to the Carifta Games and come back with multiple medals. They didn't see us do that. They didn't see Trilani man doing it. They didn't see us doing it. They didn't believe in us. We believe in ourselves. My fourth point is optimism. You have to be optimistic. Maybe I'm a principal. When they don't negotiate me, I'm going to left and I'm feeling alright. Keep on moving towards the sun. One's feet moving. In other words, when we come up on a roadblock or peer pressure, remember, you have the ability to choose a new path. Don't get them programming. You know, computer. My fifth point, forgiveness. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemy. Let's go off all hurt that you have. You must learn to forgive others, forget wrongs. My sixth point, courage. You must be courageous. I will be a chapter. Fully yet. Courage is not the absence of fear, but is the triumph over it. My seventh point, determination. Everyone can rise above the circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated and passionate about what they do. For instance, living in the ghetto. Look at the same words. My eighth point, humility. Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. Sometimes you have to minimize the me for the larger we. It is not I, but it is we. My ninth, self-reflection. How self-reflection are. You must recognize your own strengths and your own weaknesses. You do not work on your strengths, you work on your weaknesses. If you're not good at maths, you spend more time practicing, you get practice questions. You ask your maths teacher to say, sir, I don't understand, and I'm asking for your help. You go to the best student, you sit beside the brightest boy in your class, or the brightest girl in your class. You find time, you go over your homework, and you do what you need to do, because your future depends on you. Sandpak, you have that rhythm. I wanted to come and the young man connect it, and I want to do the song B. After I finish, you will perform the song for your students. B. My 10th point, love. Be passionate about what you do and show love to everyone. I leave you with the quotation by Dwayne Johnson. I wrap me a talk. Success isn't all about greatness. It is all about consistency. Consistency, hard work lead to success. Greatness will come. And I hope that you take a line, a word, a sentence out of what has been said. And this is not even my life story. I'll take the next minute or two and just share a little bit about my story. I'm from Darlistan, the next Woods. And I believe I can share my stories because it meant a lot of difference. And if you were listening to Mr. Clark's introduction, it's no if, it's no what, it's no maybe about what I do. I have enough reasons to be the biggest gunman, the biggest dog heart, the biggest murderer of Westmoreland because of my stories. But I chose not. I could have been the most notorious. But I said no. When I was about 13, 14 years old, we were in a little run room with my mother and my father, along with maybe 5 or 4 of us, sleeping on one little bed at 13-year-old in Darlistan. With one little lampshade, pan one little book carabine barrel box with my home seat home lampshade and all no falling on the way. We didn't have it. I grew up very poor. I watched my mother leave from 6 in the morning and didn't reach back home in 10 in the night, working for $200 washing dirty clothes. And that's how we survive. I am not ashamed to say that my father, he wasn't the father who he was supposed to be, but he enjoyed getting kids. When I was young, I wasn't my control. I never created my own situation. I didn't bring myself into this world. And when I come to realization and realize that it wasn't my fault, then I stopped blaming myself. I stopped hiding from my school friend because the house was leaking and I didn't have TV and we didn't have electricity and we didn't have stuff. When I realized, I see my mother climb, literally climb breadfruit tree just to help us. There are nights when we go to bed without food because we didn't have it. We had to do without. If we get to watch TV, we maybe have to walk from here about across the pay field and the other side to a fellow house to watch a movie or something. We didn't have TV. That is how I grew up. And there was a butcher man in the area. My mother would do day's work for him. And when they plucked the chicken, and when she did that, he never gave her a chicken leg or a piece of chicken. He gave him about 6 chicken foot and a liver. And she take the whole of the chicken skin what she can get. And she would come home and she would put it in the wood fire, and she would fry the chicken skin, and she would bottle it in the quart bottle, the rum bottle that we pick up from the bar that was next door, and we would use that as the aisle to cook our food. In the morning it would be solid hard like you put it in the freezer. When we are using that, I feel like cry. But we are not helping. We use that and we have to put it on the wood fire, and you're spinning on your hands and you're spinning till the chicken it warm up, and you do so, you show something what you do. And if you don't eat off the food, the banana and the breadfruit, before it cool, you can't eat it again because everything out of back. That is how we live for years. We have an outside kitchen when you grow, and the outside kitchen out the back. A 3-4 crocus bag of tin around the most mackerel tin. That's what we could afford. That's what we had. And I knew from there on that there was something in me that was going to push me onward to be something out of my life. And I'm a living testimony. I'm not ashamed. A lot of persons see me and they don't know me. They will see me inside the town and they say, yo, boy, bossy, or you go on a certain way. Love me, bossy. You never know when me I suffer. You never know when I wake up in the morning and I'm tired like a construction work me I do, because it can't better than spring and run through and I took me in my back. I'm in all modern time we are talking about. When I was in grade 4, grade 5, me and my sister alone, I carry a book in a ladder bag at school. I'm barefoot. I'm never born in the 70s. I'm use it as a stepping stone. And I promise myself, say anytime I have the money, I want 150 shoes in my closet. You know, reach it. Last night I put 2 new pair in there. You know how much I reach? 30 pair. And I become a boss, and I because I have it. Because where I come from and it means something to me. When we just left school and God help me and we get a work, first thing we say I buy one bike, and I did bike and I stick to my promise. And every day I fully gas tank and I ride with the whole of South till it done. And then say I idiot, I say no, fully idiot. But you don't know what it means to me. If you buy a bike, I never see my father own a bicycle. And I come buy a bike. I own about 8 bikes and much car already and still I go own. And you want to tell me say that's not a success story? I've never been incarcerated. I've never been locked up. I don't have a criminal record. Eh? Because I know what I want. So I don't want none of you to come see me and tell me, say, because of your situation, you choose to do that or you choose to do that. Lie! I never a fool. Why you drink mad pussy, people? Never put me. I don't want none of you to tell me, say, you can't make it. I don't want none of you to tell me when you left school, so you can't get no work. I lie! Because I have too much work to do now. You don't hear me introduction? And that day I have me there at the barber shop and I carry about 5 crates of baby girl and Chinese. I want a little brother pass me. I should kick him down, but I don't pre-violence. Barber boy, you turn back to police. I say, alright, thank you. And I sell my back and I get how much in 4 crates? I must $1,200 or $1,500. I told you after that, my barber give me a thing now. I make back out 2 bills and give, but I will want boxing, but I say, I'm going to save the boxing bury you. Eh? No, I don't want nobody tell me, say, you can't make it and you left school and you can't get no work. And you have a scam. No, I have to give credit to scammer in the sense that they're talented. Because if them can make 1 phone call and collect 300,000 and 400,000 US from foreign, I will the box over for the politician them do with who tax dollar. So we need to take them out as scam and employ some of them and put them in a parliament and make them deal with the finance part. What do you mean? They're talented. They say, no. They call a white man a foreigner and they say hello. They say hello. How are you? I'm calling from, yes ma'am, good afternoon, I'm calling from Jamaica. For the money, where you win? Did you shop at Walmart and you win some money? You tell me now, a man who can't chat proper English and you born in the first world country and he must scam you. Full idiot. And someone will love too much sweets. One time when believe say repatriation and because they slave we out and take what we have, that's why we are doing it. But me say no, you're wrong. Slavery gone already and then people come up in the business with it. But me don't know how they feel if you know say they make one little old man sleep on the house but I'm gone back in a shelter and you cock up in your big bed. How you feel good? How you name a fool boy? Me don't know how you do it. Remember me can't call a friend that's why also. Listen to me, we all have equal opportunities. And remember we are talking about, you see Rock? Remember we are talking about equal opportunity, you know. Big boy, few time I must come today. No man, you are me at all. Yeah, no, you're full idiot. You look at nobody, look at hey! When you pine past somebody, a 3 or 4 finger pine back on you. No, when you pine, you look at nobody. If you look me, I will see you. Yeah, and what me I say, we have equal opportunities to make something out of our lives. What you need to do is associate yourself with persons of potential, persons in society who are actually making something out of your life. You can't sit down back and go link man where dig out the hand maker. You have to come and dig out the hand maker too. You must sit down beside somebody who will catch up beside him as a man. They can motivate you. The very company you keep will determine where you end up. Now listen to me. Let me show you this. Look here. Yeah. Where you see? Where you see this? What is? What is? Tap the leg and you see brother what? A marina. You can't see me underpants. The marina must tuck in on my pants on my waist. Them a boy nowadays. They have them pants and they have a tree underpants and them pants and them bottom and bird a fly off of them. So move in front of me. When they come in the barber shop, me roll up another day. He sit down, he must sit down and I say, oh, sir, get up. He looking at chairs. So when I chair barber, I say, get up. Me say, you all of you say 13. Me say, you can't wash your underpants. Don't do it with the chair. Come on. Hold up your pants by your waistline before you come in the chair. Or if you come in the chair, you know what training. You are going to say, you want to train underpants. Hey, I'll lick you up. Brother, a minute big like a you, I kill them with it. I show me the ground on the flat of me. They better look at me so big. How you feel walk on road and your underpants are sure? And what I said, you advertise? Hold up your pants by your waist, boy. I don't like see it. I need Peter Sealer go and go to Mr. Clark and guide for so and we need to put some more plans in place. This morning we come and we saw a taxi, go and chop off some video out again and you want to hear the song where I play. You're not even in it at the raw version. How you have to come and school here to play the song there? We pity in a hit. Eh? Nobody can. Listen to me man. If the taxi man they no change. Me I borrow 100 million and put bus at every school Pitney and then can drive down on taxi. Because bus are coming in a schoolyard. No Pitney can't go to the door. He bus are loading in a schoolyard and carry them myself. Eh? How you feel? Me know see, if I ever see one on about now with one special taxi, I'm a special cream taxi. We no blast in macaroni, you know. And no.
Unruly. Yeah.
How you become a school to go learn and you sit down and wait for a special taxi? Not even know why so much what the girl did. Yet miss, you could invite them because I feel like I would have cost them. How you better send me to school? Listen now. You're not learning nothing, you're doing second back. No, back are done. But I say no signal, there's a rat back there and then I look up. I want to blast it, look up. How you feel come to school and you sit down and wait for a special taxi? But Mr. Clark, no one you put in the rule up here. Any boy when I get A average, nothing we are no class and no kickers from a school. Yeah. No boy when you're done so you not learn nothing. You know we are no class. In class for the kickers of you one, then we get 90 and 95. So when we start the competition then. Yeah, if you average no high, you know we are no class. No, we are going to take on the challenge. Me, I was saying no China for 100 buffalo in a with sponge. I think you go and do it. Yeah. No, I'm serious. Mr. Clark, do it, listen to me. Sir, do it. Sir Salman, sorry. If you now get over 80 and 90, you know, we are no class and kickers. Yeah. And when they come to school, they go to China, we buy 1,500 I go. It move like a jack. You know what I'm saying? Right. Here. Right. If, listen, the principal, whatever, take the show now here. If you, after 5 years, you can't leave Petersfield with not even one subject, you know if you in no class, you don't want to see up on the road when you left school with ears in your ears. The boy go shave off your face, they think you're a big man. And that's why they think you charge when you come off here. You want to be here and charge a big man money. Yes. No, if you can't leave school with one subject, or 2 subjects, what you name out your money for? Someone know what sacrifice no parents have made to send you to school. Every day you come on so wicked. Every day I go to school, I have to go and fried dumpling. I tell the fried dumpling. Sometimes when I go use the bathroom, I say, oh God, do me, I don't do. I do one. You want a bread for me, I must see me not get a cow like that. No, be serious. If your average not right and you not learn nothing, you don't feel no class, you don't feel no kickers. Because don't say nothing no class, and that's not a problem. You not go to school, in a class, you not brush here, and I use toothbrush to brush your teeth, you blast your teeth, now I brush too. You brush your class, now you brush your teeth. Don't check on the face. No, I saw my thing going on. Everybody just see them. I brush. When you brush, now you come from school and say to them, I'm not writing your book. And you come to the barber shop and go and tell me what barber needs up your eyebrow. Alright, if a woman you want to look, you have to come to school. When you decide Florida come. Remember me telling you now. Because the Moses, the barber, that he must be in life. Remember me telling me about that listening now. Big goods. So you know from Lennox, we go to come myself. In a normal, and we tell us that daddy now go and mommy now make the money. In 9th grade, I used to go to Caledonia, so I did the 9th grade test. I got the highest score when I did mine from the RASMAN school. I remember when me in 6th grade, we never made me fail the GSAT. Fail a GSAT. I don't know what father. I don't think about hard life. You need to fail GSAT, so they said me go to the RASMAN school. Main thing we pass, but I must see what me pass. So me fail and they said me go to Caledonia. We can remember in a 7th grade, the teacher asked me to write something. No, I lie. In a 8th grade, the teacher asked, the guidance counselor asked me to write something. About, we don't talk about sex. Like she asked me if I have sex, but I said yes. And then, I don't know what she said to write something about it. I like me to tell me I have virgin in 8th grade. But I know about sex. So, but you know what you want to get high. We start out late. Be glad. I know we should have still. But here I go on, mommy. We go to the guidance counselor and ask her if he spell sex to me in 8th grade. No, me in 8th grade. I asked the guidance counselor if he spell sex. She said, young man, go back to your seat and ask your classmate. You just told me that you're having sex. Go and ask someone, don't ask me. And I was so embarrassed that the whole class had laughed at me. And I made a pledge to myself. That's how I would do this. So I must. And by the time, by about 7 months in, I was in the top 10 student in grade 8. And by the time I finished 8th grade to 9th grade, I was leading the class. I could call a few words. Because remember in 6th grade, you know, one boy, grade 6 boy, in about grade 4, and in grade 6, he give me one letter piece of paper to give one girl. See? So when you give the girl the paper now, the girl can't go give the principal call you 2 away. 2 away. The mom name is a shorty short, you know. Like a man, he belly big. So! Yes! He belly big, so! You want to rock steady motor fan belt. Saying some work on the board, they might teach you grade 6 fit them, and he call the youth and he asks you to work on the board. And he answers and says, I go to your class. But I said, can you just give me a letter to give, girl? I still remember them. I'll ask you to forgive them because I don't want to still wheel up. And the man called me and said, what is this word on the board? Because say, I love you. But I later found out that the word was circumference. But we can't read, man. So we go say, I love you. One word, you know, we go say, I love you. Fully idiot. He said, oh, you said you love me as a girl and you don't know word? Mommy, he gave me 9 over my back. And the next day I started that word, that's her. Mommy! So I wasn't learning anything on pain courage. Because I didn't have the parents or the figure to help me and say when I come from school or take up the book. I didn't have any motivation. Even though not having motivation doesn't mean that you can't. You understand? Hello, hey! Quiet man. You call over to come down and finish the speech. Then the man will say I should be called up here and you're going to feel embarrassed. So, hold on. And from there on, then I know that I had to do something because I wanted to help my family, I wanted to help my sisters, I wanted to help persons around me. And that is how it goes. I failed the GSAT, went to the adult school, but by in 9th grade when I did the test, I had the highest average. I could go Mannings, but I chose God for school. For some reason, I said, Mommy, chose God for school because you know I you can't leave Mannings because Mannings are uptown. I didn't think it was possible for me to function at Mannings because I didn't, for whatever reason. So we chose God for story. And but in 9th grade at God for story, things started to get challenging. I was going to school 1 or 2 times a week, sometimes 3 days. It did hard. So the Bible used to trim me. Moses, he passed on, now RIP, you have a father. I asked him permission to allow me to learn the skill in order so I could help myself. And he did not turn me down. He said, come in, man. And the very next day, we got a barber shop. That's why if you have more greatness in your motivation and don't give up. No matter how much you feel you're going in life, don't give up. The next day, we go to matter of fact, there was a barber them say, boss, I don't time to chill nobody, boss. They never understand. They might be ungrateful of them thought they didn't start making me. I left. And then the next day we go to the barber shop when we left school. When I barber take up a broom and dash it on me and say, hey boy, if you can't see what barber shop boy, you're not learn barber. And every day I see about the shop and I watch and when they not shave me care, somebody come there and me practice. Sometimes I care one girl go there and shave one eyebrow, me spoil the next one, he coast me. Me and one of my friends go check me one day, a pretty boy, you know, here full of wave. He say, oh, give me an all-in-one. I say, oh, give me a simple thing that. I take up my chain, bam, shop out the head back. Peel out. So I just couldn't realize I put that in put on the gauge, but 2 minutes supposed to chop out the head back. You get up looking here right and but Lord got the straight left miss. And the barber said, oh man, me deal with him and the barber feel out it. So we are in closing now, it's story too long. In closing, I just want to tell you that be of good courage. Greatness lives within you. You can be anything you want. You can achieve it. Once you dream it, you can. Full idiot. Thank you. Put that together, man.